Roslynn. I hope everybody stopping by my channel. Much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you for the love and support. Y'all have been, leaving me so many comments and messages and emails. It is truly a blessing for y'all. So thank you for the support. It's truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings. Love and light. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl is about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very informative to you, give you good vibes or inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath they're going through times at the moment, and they're needing spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The music I'm playing in the back, I'm using the channel The Mantra Collective. The music I'm playing in the background is 528 hertz, destroy all negativity, raise positive vibration, miracle frequency for healing meditation. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, the devil is trying to have us go against the power of change. Nobody likes change. You can be like, yeah, I'm up for it. But when they start making you sacrifice things that you hold dear to your life, you have to allow yourself to understand, are you ready to evolve? Or are you still going to go on with remaining the same? Change is not easy because there's a lot of things you're having to reflect on. There's a lot of things that you have suppressed. There's a lot of things you have ignored, which is that pill called truth. There's a lot of things that we need to face, and it's just like it's no longer needed in our lives. So those things have to be released. I've been doing so much meditation, y'all. When I say I'm doing so much meditation, it's like people that I'm hooked up with on Facebook Messenger. Um, it's like when I say I've been cutting cords and clearing all things in my life, there were certain things that wasn't still sitting right with me. You've been with me for a while. I keep it real. There's a lot of things that, you can hold on to, and it can really, stunt your growth. It will get in the way of the process of your progress to move in a higher level. You want better things in your life. You're ready to end this cycle of emotional burdens in your life, whether it's a toxic karmic connection with other people that you cannot break away from, but these are the things you had to face and heal because that situation holds a lot of power for you. And a lot of times reflecting that, the person can be very narcissistic. He could be, they can really mess with you or trigger you in your emotional, your mental, and even break down your spiritual. But those are the things that's placed in your life to help you grow in so many ways. And, I have to remind myself all the time, whatever is my weakest point is going to become my much strongest point. We have to allow ourselves to do that, and there were so many people that I was hitting up yesterday, and it's just like I noticed when I do a lot of clearing, it's like my medium gift goes like straight to the wall. It just hits a spike all the time. And it was like, through my meditation, as I talked to Archangel Michael and Raphael and Uriel, all of a sudden I just started getting these flashes, visions of seeing how the darkness of handlers. It was like, if anybody's ever seen the movie Constantine, you will know what I'm talking about. And even, yeah, it was like, yeah, Constantine, where you can see the darkness of, people that are, making people do the bad things and stuff like that, making us face a lot of things, placing fear into our distraction of change, using this situation that happened in Minnesota, was very it was very hard. Lately I've not, people been sending me videos. I'm like, look, all due respect, I love that you're sharing awareness with me, but all this violence and stuff, I can't deal with it. I can't. I'm already going through my change where it is like, it makes me feel so punkish because I'm like so emotional. It don't take much. If it's good, I'm crying. If it's bad, I'm really crying. If it's animals, I'm about to hit the roof, or especially if it's a child, I'm about to go ape itch. Being able to get, look at it in a deeper way, when we're looking at it in the fear of, we're viewing it in a fearing vibes. We get very angry because of people getting hurt this way, having excessive force towards something that, it just seems like you're not really safe. And I'm not saying it's like just black guy, black lives matter, all lives matter, you know but it's just like when it comes for African Americans, I know I have a lot of white friends, and it's not like I'm saying I'm being combative about that, because we all have, our views on things. It's not safe for us at times. With me, I done gone into a couple of situations. If I didn't start screaming certain things, God, I wouldn't be here right now. you know and it's a scary situation when you don't know. It's like you can be going to the store and not realize that could be your last day. You could be pulling something out your pocket, and that could be your last time. All these different things is taking place, and when I started getting the vibes of what is taking place, it was very hurtful. I pray, I give all love and prayers up to that family that's dealing with that right now, because it's just like seeing the little snippets on, of what that cop did. It brought up some old triggers of mine that, I thought I healed from. And that made me go into almost a 38 hot rage, you know. And I'm not saying that all cops are like that, because they actually have good cops out there. But it's just these ones right here, it makes us fear all kind of cops. Like, damn, it could be somebody. I remember when I got into my situation, it was like 2 years ago, and it was like where I live at, they have a Walmart, and it was like the scanner wasn't working. I'm trying to get my stuff through there, and I'm like, oh shoot, they must have been having a sale or whatever, and didn't realize that things weren't scanning everything. This dude gonna sit up here and yell at me saying I'm shoplifting in front of stuff, and I mean, if you're in the self checkout, you already know they got like about 10, 20 cameras just on one, on one register. And just for me talking mess to this man because he got smart. And I was like, oh, you trying to be that little runner cop. I guess you didn't pass the bar association or whatever the cops got to make. So you had to become a security guard. Obviously, that must have been true because I done hit a nerve. I done hit the very last existing nerve. So he going to lie to the cops and say I hauled off and punched him. When I say those cops tried to break my arm and hit me in the head, pistol whipped me. Now, mind you, this is not my first time this has happened, but it's first time since it's happened here. Matter of fact, I ain't never been in any kind of trouble since I've been here. Now, when I was living in the Midwest, I caused all kind of chaos. But when I came here, I was like, invincible. I did not want to be known or seen at all. So when all these things came down, it's sad when the prosecuting attorney told me, you know what? We just dropped all your charges because number one, I don't went towards that, that store that you went to, and I've had the same issues. He said, and it's bad when the prosecuting attorney knows which exact register you're talking about. And and it's sad when people can do that. Knowing this man, only thing I hurt was his daggone feelings and his pride. Knowing good and well, I ain't hurt that man. Even the black girl was like, she ain't never touched him. She never got near her. He wasn't even going by protocol. I don't even understand why he still got a job there, to be honest with you, because he's the most racist on racist. And you working in the South Side in the Walmart, oh yeah, you just ready to get some stuff. You really happy about that. But things like this happen every day. It makes you feel like you still under segregation because that stuff still lives around. And the devil is using that towards people. They're making folks do all this. Well, actually, you have a choice on where you want to ride or whatever you want to do there, and it's just like my dad predicted that stuff back in the 90s on, in the song 7. Because a lot of people have been bringing that that song up to me lately, and it's kind of creepy. But, a lot of things have been spoke upon. Just like I said a few months ago, I was talking to a couple of my, my soul connections, my soul sisters and stuff like that. I said, I remember me telling y'all this is going to be a new war order, like a war is going to start, you know. And next thing you know, this happens and it hits close to home because this is, my dad represents Minnesota, you know. So all these different things are taking place. When I say I've been shutting down because it's like, you feeling it at times it can be a very hard burden to deal with when you're an empath, because we feel stuff so much deeper. And then it's like you're already going through changes, transformation, cutting cords, allowing yourself to release, to reflect, to release, and allow yourself to move on. But when there are certain things, it's like the devil, and I said it a lot of times before, he studies you. He will study you, and he will study you hard. He know what your emotional triggers are. He knows how to have you reflect on certain things you're really trying to let go of. I sent a mass text message out yesterday. I said, hey, I was telling everybody I'm connected to, you know, on messengers, and saying, hey, y'all need to start listening to some meditative music, either if it's like, connecting with your spirit guides, your higher self, archangels, or negativity, protecting you from negativity, or even just a power upgrade, with all your gifts you have. Because it's like when I start having these visions of seeing, that's why I was going back to that, I've got an ADD situation, so I'm jumping from different subject to subject. So I apologize with that, y'all. When you're going through these different things, when I went through these visions, that's what I was saying. I was seeing a lot of these handlers, even though universe got us, our spirit guides got us, but the devil is trying to, he pulling off all type of stuff, and even though we already, love gonna conquer everything anyway, but it's just for that extra protection, because it's like a lot of people are waking up very emotional, or you're mad, like you are ready just to snap on somebody. Like, just give me that reason. You ain't even got to give me that reason. Just give me that vibe so I can clap back at you. So it is dealing with people there. I mean, when I say dreams are off the charts, dreams are off the charts. They like straight throwback. Like, what the hell? You wake up like, what is this? What is going on? I'm sitting up here thinking, in my dreams, having, dreams about drug dealers and cops being vampires and junk. I'm like, what? I don't even smoke no more. And this sounds like a smoker's dream or something. And I don't even smoke. But those are the things that are going on. It's just like the devil is going to keep trying to, like beef up your ego. Like feeling like, no, you don't have what it takes to get over this, or no, even though they're telling you, all you got to do is let go of this and that so you can get this. They're lying to you. They ain't gave it to you yet. You done gave up all these things. You still haven't had it. But you have to understand, what you're trying to manifest in your life. You've been seeing signs all over the place. Yeah, they did tell you if you got rid of certain things in your life, you can get your blessings, or doors will open for you. But you have to understand, if you didn't fully let things go, like you may have let that certain situation go, or that certain addiction go. But if you still had that vibe that was going straight from, materialistic things, or 3D, or, negative vibes that was like kind of shaky, your faith was shaky, you weren't believing in yourself, you didn't believe in the universe was going to change things for you, you're going to still be in a standstill. You're going to have get that stagnant vibe about yourself, because there was certain things that you didn't let go of. You can't go halfway and think they're going to give you full blessings. They're not going to do that, because just for you having those vibes of doubt, number one, they're not going to give you that blessing, because they want you to fully understand what it takes to sacrifice certain things. Being able to have that strength of confidence and faith, not just within the universe, within yourself, you can overcome anything that's been placed on your path. Yes, they know it's hard. It's like, as soon as you get over one thing, 10 other things come, and it got extra weight with that thing. And they don't just hit you with a little thing. They get, mine is like with my kids, or they got people trying me when it comes to my dad, certain things like that. And when I say that really tried me, and I was about to be set off. But then I had to allow myself to know nothing can't trigger you unless you allow it to. And some of those things had to be placed in your life because that's where your strength comes from. It doesn't come from young work. No, it ain't gonna come from that meditation. It's gonna take for you to be able to focus, actually stare your fears right dead in its face and say, you don't have me, I have me. Universe has me. My guides have me. My protectors, they have me. You no longer need it in my life. And those are the things I've been having to deal with. I didn't even know if I was going to be doing videos today because it was just like, look, I'm still going through stuff. But then it was like I meditated, I prayed. And I'm not, I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a religious one, but my my spirit guides, they heavy on me, you know. And it's a lot of times we can be very stubborn when it comes to change. We can be very stubborn, knowing, yes, it gets hard, but it will get harder when you're going against change. That's just like you trying to sit up here and paddle up shit's creek. You're going up shit creek without a paddle. That's what it is. Going all backwards. But when you're trying to fight against the current, it's not going to work for you. You're going to end up hurting yourself every single time. And a lot of times, that change is what's going to that's going to be that thing that's going to blow you straight out off the map. And then you're going to understand why certain things had to be a challenge for you, why certain things had to really hit you in that Achilles. Everybody got Achilles. Everybody got a trigger. Everybody has an insecurity. And it's going to hit you in all those, because it's like universe needs you to know you can balance yourself all out. It's just up to you. Are you going to allow your fear to keep creeping up on you? Because there's a lot of times you just wake up and you're in emotions. I get it. I understand. I've been that way. I have no problem with letting people know. Not every day is a positive day for me, but I gotta keep it real. We are all a work in progress. Today may be a good day, and then tomorrow you can end up stubbing your damn toe, and that would be your gloom of your day all day. Leave me alone, my daggone toe hurt. Leave me alone, my eyelash hurt. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And that's how you can be. But you have to allow yourself to know change has to take place. I've been saying this for a long time. We're going through a heavy reset. We're going to go through a heavy reset, and they see how love can go, because you see these lockdowns is having you to really dive deep, do your shadow work times 20. Okay, allow yourself to be with your family. People dying left and right, and they're supposed to be going over to the other side just to be able to protect you, because they're playing a major part in what we were already playing in. They don't, their sole contract done ran out. They're using people like this to where people getting videotaping now. Everybody videotaping now. Anything, something happen, especially when it comes to these cops, I don't understand. But that man being outed on every place he get to, you know. And a lot of times when I'm seeing it, it's just like there's been people that were getting over for so long. They got comfortable doing their dirt. And it took something like this to blast them all out. And I feel like it's going to go to every major state, city. I wouldn't be surprised where you're going to start seeing a lot of different things coming out about people that they try to mask up so much, and it's like, it's fishing out, like it's doing like a spirit drug bust or something like that. When folks get their house raided, they drug dealers or whatever. This is how it is when you have done so much dirt, and you had money or you had connections to make sure, even though I did these things, I got somebody who gonna cover up for me. I ain't gotta worry about that. I can still do what I do. Yeah, let karma, and then you done made karma mad. Like, oh, okay. So you still want to get comfortable? Okay, keep on going. Keep on going. And as soon as she get ready to sit up here and say, you know what, it's time. Everybody gonna know what you did. Everybody gonna know what you did. Everything that you try to mask, everything that you tried to hide, everything that you tried to be very deceitful of, and thought that mess was dead and buried, but she about to bring all that mess back up. It's about to be, a clapback vomit. Basically, that's what it is. It's gonna come out. It's just gonna rectile, whatever they want to call it, projectile. That's what I meant to say. I said rectile. Ain't talking about all that. But projectile, something. It's gonna be all out. People just doing evil stuff. And that's why you have to learn, and there's a lot of things we all currently going through, especially me, that I had to allow myself to really step back, because a lot of times I can get in my feelings. I can get mad. about everything that's taking place right now, where people ain't being held responsible for the things they're doing. People trying to be money hungry and trying to put their name all up on somebody daggone mess they didn't even earn, but trying to get and still ain't getting nothing. You know, all these different things are starting to come out, you know, and these are the things that are having to take place where truth needs to be recognized as truth. You don't you don't get ahead by doing some dirty stuff. You don't get ahead by hurting somebody else to get on top. You may have been able to do it in the past, but it's like right now, this ain't the best time to be trying to do that. And it's like right now, the devil's just trying to find every weak spot of ours. And a lot of times we try to understand why we're in certain situations and why does it seem like it's so hard. You already know what your weak spots are. You already know what certain things in your life that needs to be really reflected on. You know what things in your life that needs to be released, and being able to see truth and truth for what it is. It really is. God dog it, this daggone notebook keep falling down. But all these different things in your life that you already know is like a hangnail that you keep getting caught up on things. That mess, you just need to break away from it. You need to allow that situation to heal before it get all infected. you know and a lot of times our situation seems hard. You sit up here seeing people get blessings all around you, and you've been working hard and ain't seen nothing. Or if you did, just for the amount of shadow work that you've been doing, you feel like my life shouldn't be this way. Trust me, I know. you know and there's a lot of things that's taking place that you really don't understand. How are you allowing these certain things to take place? How are you allowing certain things? But you have to understand, everything ain't what it seems. When you feel like other people are getting over on doing dirty deeds towards you, you know on your name or whatever, trust and believe. They ain't, it's gonna look like that for a second, but when they flip that script, they're gonna really flip that script. So you can't allow yourself to be caught up in the norm. You can't be, caught up with the naysayers. You can't be caught up with the non-believers and stuff like that. People gonna think you crazy because they don't have the same views you do. They don't have the same views you do. So you have to allow yourself to keep it moving, because the devil right now is really going to be trying to play on your your mental, your spiritual. Because like I said before, they have studied you. They know which things that they can really play against on you, because you can still be trying to make it and things get heavy on you. And when you really getting tested like that, you just don't know how close your blessings are, because they needed that to be that weight on you for you to keep going. It's just like you weightlifting all the time, and then all of a sudden, you feel like you ripped, you good, but then they add another weight to you, and they saying, okay, you done did this for a amount of time, all right, we're gonna up it. And that's what things that's going on with you. you know um and these things had to take place for you. These are the things that had to really you have to understand. Because when that smoke clears, that smoke and mirror, because right now a lot of the things that we're dealing with that is adding weight is a lot of illusion. Because it's like you have to be able to understand the bigger picture. And I have to, there's times I got to give myself this kind of talk. I say, shoot, you want to be saying something, you got to believe in what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like these things are going, and they really want to have you play against change. No, you need to work with change. You know what kind of life want. You know what you've been trying to manifest, because it's manifesting and it's coming full force. But at the same time, you're going to be dealing with some heavy stuff right now. All these different things that's going on is a distraction. Yes, it's sad that this man had to lose his life over some nonsense. They do this mess every day. Hell, we kill our own kind. I really wish that needs to stop. We so busy judging other folks instead of helping lift them up. Like I said, I want to see everybody when people come to me and they're telling me, and instead of genuine, like, hey Roz, I don't got this and that and the third. I'm happy for you, and I'm really happy for you, because I know you had to make some sacrifices. I know there were certain things you had to cut out your life that was very hard to part with. I know there were certain people that you held highest regards. You had to dump them like a bad habit. So through all those different times, and then on top of that, you worked hard and you didn't give up no matter what was presenting itself to you. You deserve that. Now, somebody coming at you in that passive aggressive saying, "Oh, I got this, oh, I got that," I'm gonna still tell you I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you. But just so you know, just because you did it with an envious heart, baby, those don't last too long. Just because you came at somebody trying to smear that in their face, and next thing you know, you wonder why your stuff just don't went out the window because of stuff like that. Remind me of that woman that was on Snapchat when them stimulus checks first started coming out, and she's sitting up here counting her hundreds all in front of the camera with the daggone window down. Now somebody done came through your damn window and snatched all your money. You don't do that, because soon as God and universe give it to you, you can always snatch it away. You don't have to be sitting up here boasting stuff in front of folks. Because when my mom always told me, when you used to doing stuff like that, it means you ain't used to having anything. And you get that blessing, be happy for it. Every minute you do whatever bill you getting caught up on, whatever your children need, what household utility you done got close to paying off, you say bless it and you keep it moving. But I hope you were able to get something out of this message. I'm gonna just do a couple more videos, y'all. I didn't know if I was gonna do one today, because I didn't know where my energy was gonna go to. I'm like, you know what, you didn't do one yesterday, you did your me time yesterday, you did part of your me time today. That's all right. You can do about 2 or 3 other videos and you can still do your me time. It's quiet around here, you know my daughter at work, my roommate out of town. I feel good because I'm here with me and my little fur babies, and I'm good. It's quiet, and I got my house clean. I'm at peace. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give a post notification shout out to Juliana Smith. Much love to you. Afro Fairy, what's up, sis? Thank you for always dropping comments. It's truly appreciated. Uh, Tyra Lover, yeah, Tyra Lover 941. Much love to you, Brett. Go Lightly, much love to you as well. And Miss Tally Dancy and Lydia Bell, much love to you. If y'all new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Drop a line, share, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload my next videos. I don't know what's going on right now with the live stream, because I always do my videos on live stream. So sometimes it takes a while before y'all can get the notifications. But that's why it's like when I tell people, if I'm connected with you, oh yeah, if you want to get in touch with me privately, don't feel comfortable with dropping a message here. I truly understand. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. That's all I have. I know somebody hit me up the other day saying, Roz, do you have IG? And I'm like, I don't have IG. Can't deal with all those other social media sites. I might get one at another time, but I'm just doing here and Facebook. If you want to get in touch with me, you don't have to have the Facebook page to have a Facebook Messenger. And a lot of people are just getting that app just so we can keep in touch. Because I try to be able to send people stuff, send, different mantras or different meditations and stuff like that, just to help them, because I know we're all going through change right now. Um, and there's a lot of people that come connect with me so they can get a deeper understanding about their spiritual path and understand their purpose. I try my best to answer everything that I possibly can. If not, I'll send you the information to be able to get you where you need to be, so you can have a deeper understanding on what's taking place in your life and what you need to do. So like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, tell somebody about the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share. Know you are highly blessed, truly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest in your life comes 100,000 times more than what you even asked for or even expected. It comes way much sooner than you think it will as well. So don't give up. I know things might be hard right now, and we're going through these, it just seems like every few months we go through some really heavy energy, going through transformation. I haven't felt this bad since the Kobe situation. So I've been like really keeping to myself lately. So I just pray out for George Floyd and his family. Allow him to rest in peace. Um, if just send out love and light towards other people, even through social distancing. Send out love, light, prosperity, and positive vibes towards frequencies. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way. And I will see y'all on my next video. Much love to you. Peace and be wild.